Hey kids, it's Arp. This is the ArpCast, somewhat live from the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains in eastern Tennessee. Today we talk about different things, weird people, and maybe unicorns and rainbows. We read poetry and short stories too. Most of all, we keep it real. This is the ArpCast, starting now. Welcome to the program. It's Friday night, the third day of November 2017. This is ArpCast number 10, and our third ArpCast this week. Some said it could not be done, but here we are. 3 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 3 ArpCasts, number 10. It's an imperfect number 10 at that. Life is not a perfect event. Some would say it's not even an event. It's just a horrible figment of our imagination, but that's for an ArpCast many miles down the road. But it hasn't been perfect, but man, has it been fun. It's been a joy. And I can't wait to do 3 more next week and 3 more the week after that, so forth and so on. So hope you're enjoying it. I know that I've got a guy out there, a little man, and I mentioned him I think at the top of the week, and he reached out to me last night and connected with me on Instagram and just lit up the day for me. And several of you through the week here have said some very kind things, and I appreciate that. Sherry Woodard, Melissa Chase, Caden Chase, just love the feedback. Those that you know me as to be sort of a minor ham, and so it makes a world of difference to hear good things from you. And it makes a world of difference to hear not so good things from you. Feedback, change this, do the other thing. So I appreciate that as well. So I want to talk about work tonight and some interesting conversation that I had as late as this evening about your work. Your work is a simple gift that you give throughout your life. And it's interesting, we start off, and it seems like our parents and our schools and all the accoutrements of life around us serve as a guidepost that our work is for our benefit. Well, it turns out that it's not for our benefit. So an example tonight, just listening to a story, about something as simple as homework or schoolwork rather, and being in a group of students and being surrounded and doing work and asking questions and having other students just kind of brush you off as, I'm not going to help you or guide you or mentor you or whatever it might be. The reality is, though, that your work, again, a gift given to you to benefit others, is so real when you get out into the workplace, be it for-profit, not-for-profit, academic, government, whatever. It does not matter. When you hold back in class, at work, at your religious institution of choice or non-religious institution of choice, you neglect the very purpose of your work, whatever it might be. And that, I don't know if that's something that's taught in the schools. I know it's demanded in the workplace. So we are asked to collaborate, work in groups, work in teams all the time. And you cannot, and look, we all suffer from this thing called ego. You cannot hold that back. You got to give it all. Yes, you be you, which, we've mentioned here before, that's true. But it's more than that. And so just got me thinking today, and some of my reading this week, and how you kind of have to part with that, and you give it away, and you give it away wholly and unselfishly, selflessly, and for the benefit of others, period. Which kind of was nice today. I had an opportunity to do some volunteer work. Our wonderful company, which I'll give a nod to on the ArpCast today, O&L Federal Credit Union here in Knoxville, Tennessee, Oak Ridge, Tennessee, actually, provides us with an opportunity to give back to the community. And as one of its 4 pillars of its purpose, Together We Thrive, to give back to the community. We are part of the community. The community is part of us. We've got 150,000 or so folks, 155,000 folks here in this market that we serve day in, day out. And so we had an opportunity to volunteer today at the Red Cross. Some colleagues and I had a great opportunity. So Andrea, Sharon, Megan, Amanda, Brian, and Llewellyn. There was Renee, Marita, Sarah, Raluca, and yours truly. And so we went to Red Cross, their, I guess it's a regional headquarters or station, and put together disaster kits. So we're, shampoos and toothpaste and, and we had an assembly line, and we're applying process improvement and project management and so forth and so on. And we were just killing it and laughing and having a good time at the same time. And you felt good, and there's an aspect of charity where, you do get that rush or that feeling again. And it's tough. That's not the end all be all. It's that selfless sacrifice that you put into the flame of life, and it's gone. And that's got to feel good. That's got to make it worthwhile for you, for those that you're working with, for those that you're serving. So, great opportunity today. Thank you all, my colleagues, for allowing me to be a part of it. Thank you, O&L Federal Credit Union, for giving us that little boost to get out there and support the community. And thank you to the Red Cross for everything that you do. Really good stuff going on here in Knoxville, and I'm sure all over the country. And what was interesting today to find out as well was that this wasn't the sort of big deal kind of work, in the sense that there, again, I even hate to say it, but it wasn't this is going to Puerto Rico, or this is going to the wildfires, or the 2 massive hurricanes that the continental United States has had to endure this past summer. But this is just the everyday, the small disasters, if there is such a thing. Fire, power outage, inclement weather, horribly inclement weather, where folks are left without their homes, without food, without other means to carry on the basic act of living. So, good work. So I'll close with this. Finding a company and workmates that make your simple gift, your work, have clear meaning, lasting impact, and depth of character is paramount to who you are, what you become, and where you end up. And so I find myself fortunate to be in that situation. So hey, everyone, have a great weekend. Clocks are back on Sunday, November 5, 2017. So we enter that dreary, dark, cold period of the year. But that's okay, because we know it's coming, and we can deal with it, and we can still go out there with a smile on our face and with our work and do the best we can do. Hey, have a great weekend. We'll see you on the other side. This has been Arp Trivedi on the ArpCast. Thank you. Well, kids, you know who this is. It's ARP, damn it. You have been listening to the ArpCast, a sensational, fact-filled experience meant to change the world. I'm happy you stopped by. Our sponsors, those greedy, wily bastards, thank you too. Make sure to write, "This has been the ArpCast." I'm out.